Available now. Link below.
And now we peel back the curtain on a story so audacious it sounds like fiction. Imagine, if you will, a city where law-abiding citizens toil day and night, barely scraping by, while their hard-earned dollars are funneled into luxury accommodations for those who enter the country illegally. We're talking about New York City, a place where the mayor, in a stunning display of hypocrisy, has rolled out the red carpet for migrants, offering amenities most New Yorkers could only dream of: indoor pools, marble bathrooms, and more. This isn't just a news report, it's a journey into the heart of a controversy that's sparking outrage across the nation. Why should illegal immigrants live in the lap of luxury on the taxpayer dime? So stay with us for this special report, because you don't want to miss our final thought. It's a perspective that could change the way you see this unfolding drama in our beloved republic. Now, before we dive deeper into our investigation, a moment to talk about something that hits close to home for many of us. Just like New Yorkers are finding unexpected guests in luxury accommodations, you might be surprised to discover the level of comfort and security you've been missing without the right gear. I'm talking about the Vanish holster. More than just a tool for carrying a firearm, it's about ensuring you're always prepared comfortably and discreetly. Designed to fit 99% of semi-automatic handguns, this holster makes carrying so effortless you'll forget it's there. With our exclusive offer, use the link below to get 30% off plus an additional half off a second holster. It's the most comfortable, no-stink holster you'll ever wear, guaranteed. Equip yourself and your family now. Don't let this opportunity vanish. Now, in the heart of New York City, a saga unfolds and captures the essence of today's America, a tale of two cities within one. At the center of this narrative is Mayor Eric Adams, whose recent decision to house illegal immigrants in a luxury building has sparked a firestorm of controversy. This isn't just about housing. It's a glaring symbol of misplaced priorities and a disturbing double standard that benefits lawbreakers over the law-abiding. Mayor Adams, in a move that defies logic, has decided to allocate luxury housing, complete with an indoor pool, marble bathrooms, to migrants who have entered the country illegally. This decision comes hot on the heels of his proclamation that the city was out of room, a statement that now seems hollow at best. Watch.
Harlem residents went looking for answers Thursday night about a once luxury building on Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard. The development has sat empty for the past decade until this week, when neighbors noticed boxes of bunk beds being loaded in.
We were trying to find out what was going on, and we weren't getting any answers to our question.
They learned City Hall was planning to turn the building into temporary housing for asylum seekers.
No, I don't agree with it turned into a sanctuary for asylum seekers. No, when we have people right here that need the space.
While neighbors were gathering to share their concerns, Mayor Eric Adams dropped in to answer questions.
You are the mayor. We do not want to hear excuses.
But the mayor announced a change of course.
I told the team, find out what's going on here. We're not moving folks into a brand new building when you have long-term needs into a community. That's not going to happen.
The luxury building will instead be a shelter for long-term New York City families.
You will not have migrants and asylum seekers in that property.
Residents told me they're relieved for the change, but frustrated by the city's lack of transparency around opening a shelter in the first place. Many wish they had more input about the building's future.
We have too many homeless shelters in this community.
Regina Smith says she'd like to see it become affordable housing. 44% of households in this neighborhood are rent burdened, meaning over a third of their income goes towards rent.
We have a dearth of affordable housing. We're being priced out of the community. The lack of respect is absolutely appalling.
City officials say they do not yet have a timeline for when this family shelter will open. In Harlem, Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
Now, the luxury accommodations at Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard stand in stark contrast to living conditions of many New Yorkers. The amenities include granite countertops, state-of-the-art fitness centers, and even a rooftop running track. One must question the mayor's priorities. Why should illegal immigrants enjoy luxury on the taxpayer's dime while hard-working citizens struggle to afford basic necessities? Now, the decision not only highlights the mayor's hypocrisy, but also underscores a broader issue: the Biden administration's failure to address the border crisis. The continuous flow of migrants into cities like New York is unsustainable and unfair to the residents who call these places home. The strategic allocation of luxury accommodations to migrants is a band-aid solution to a gaping wound. It fails to address the root cause of the issue: an open border that invites endless waves of illegal immigration. The outrage among New Yorkers is palpable. At a public forum in Harlem, citizens voiced their frustration and disbelief at the mayor's plan. Their anger is justified. They see a city administration that's more concerned with providing for non-citizens than addressing the needs of its own people. The sentiment on the ground is clear. Enough is enough. The city's resources, already stretched thin, are being diverted to cater to the needs of those who've contributed not to the system, while residents who have are left to fend for themselves. Now, the financial implications of this plan are also alarming. The cost of housing migrants and luxury accommodations is astronomical, and it's a burden that falls squarely on the shoulders of New York taxpayers. This is money that could be spent on improving infrastructure, schools, and health care for the city's residents. Instead, it's being squandered on an ill-conceived policy that benefits a select few at the expense of the many. Now, the irony of the situation is not lost on those who've been following Adams' career. Once a vocal critic of mass migration and its impacts on the city, he's now become its enabler. His about-face raises questions about his leadership and his commitment to the citizens of New York. It's a betrayal that resonates deeply with those who once believed in his promise to put the city first. And the call to close the border is louder than ever. It's not just a matter of national security, it's a matter of fairness and sustainability. New York, and indeed the entire country, cannot continue to absorb the influx of illegal immigrants without serious repercussions. The border crisis is a ticking time bomb, and the decision to house migrants in luxury accommodations is merely a temporary fix that ignores the larger problem. The situation in New York is a microcosm of a larger national issue. Across the country, cities are grappling with the consequences of open borders and failed immigration policies. The story of luxury housing for migrants is not just a New York problem, it's an American problem. It's a testament to the need for decisive action and a coherent strategy to secure our borders and protect the interests of the American citizens. As we delve into this issue, it's crucial to remember there's a human element. While compassion for migrants is important, it should not come at the expense of the citizens who have built their lives here. The balance between humanitarian aid and the welfare of the American people is delicate, and it's clear that in this instance, the scales have been tipped too far in one direction. Now, the decision by Adams to house migrants in luxury accommodations is a misstep that reflects a broader failure of leadership. It's a failure to prioritize the needs of New Yorkers, a failure to address the broader crisis, and failure to uphold the principles of fairness and responsibility. As we move forward, the need for a reevaluation of our priorities has never been more apparent. Before we proceed to my final thought, an important message. With the decisive 2020 election just around the corner, it's crucial to dissect the elements sculpting our country's future. The silent coup takes you behind the curtain of political deception and the media's manipulative narratives. During these pivotal moments, truth is your ally, so get your hands on your copy immediately, stay enlightened, bolster your strength, and together let's reclaim the narrative of our future. The link is in the description of this video. And now, my final thought. In wrapping up tonight's report, let's not lose sight of the crux of the issue: fairness and the American way. The story of luxury accommodations for migrants in New York City is more than a policy misstep. It's a stark reflection of misplaced priorities in a time when the American people yearn for leadership that puts their needs first. This isn't just about housing. It's about the values that define us as a nation. As we navigate these turbulent times, let us remember the importance of fairness, accountability, and the safeguarding of the American dream for every citizen. A republic deserves no less. Thank you for watching. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe and tell a friend.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.